Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have got a full system change out on a heat pump. We're swapping out this old Goodman heat pump right here. Well, it's an Amana R22 system. We're gonna swap it out with a new R32. So stick around and show you how it goes. So we're gonna go ahead and start cutting this plenum off. We're actually gonna swap the return plenum because on this one the old one is just not great. So no grommet here for these wires coming through, so definitely gonna put one on the next one. You just gotta look for things that like weren't done on the original install that you would do better or differently. So overall it's a pretty simple setup. I mean, duct board top, middle, plenum bottom. We'll take the two return ducts off and then put them on the new return plenum and we'll go from there. Alright, so I'm not crazy about these solder joints right here. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up very well, but that is like for sure a gap. So our leak very well could have been coming from there on the R22, on this old R22 system. But I mean, I can see straight up in there almost from the side, so that's probably where it was coming from. But hold on. Alright, so you look up in here, our plenum is pretty dang clean, supply plenum, so don't need to swap it out or anything like that. We're going to disconnect the ducts, the return ducts off the return plenum, and then get that pulled out of here. Alright, so we're going to come in here, bend all these tabs back in so we can pull these suckers out in a minute. Bend all of them straight so you can pull this duct back out. Yeah, I love the taste of fiberglass in the morning. That's money. That thing lines up like money. All right, new pad in. Gonna hook up the new condenser in a second, the new heat pump. Get rolling on that.
If you're watching the video right now, you probably only really tuned in to watch me, you know what I'm saying?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So like I just wanted to go ahead and give a big shout out to Klein Tools for sponsoring today's video. Still waiting on that check. So yeah, like just let me know when you guys are gonna be sending that wire through. But yeah, man. Again, Klein, man. I'm still waiting for that check, man. I'm giving y'all all this great content for free, man. Look at all this free advertisement.
So what we're working on right now, we're gonna get our new plenum set like that. Brand new plenum. I knocked it together yesterday. It's lined. And then we're gonna just match up our ducts again, trace a line on them, and then cut them out real quick. Go with this one too. So I just take a step bit and pop a hole in somewhere right there, and it's just easier to go ahead and cut it all the way around. Get that out of there. That's all I need. I'm gonna mastic up these returns real quick too. Okay, you get your 4 screws out. Okay.
Is this where your 5R goes?
Yep, they've got a little like prong board here. Just pull that out of the way. This resettable 3 amp was never on their transformers in the past, but now I think since Daikin bought them, they did a couple things different. But it's nice that it has a resettable if it pops the fuse from a low voltage short. So, and again, since it's R32, you just gotta, when you go to solder your coil, take your cap off your suction line and take the Schrader valve out in there so you don't burn it up, and obviously use heat block. But the grommet for low voltage here, we'll run it in, hook everything up. Ooh, that's fresh. That's nice and fresh. Oh yeah. Rip. All right, we're all masticed and taped up. Got our nice clean tape lines and all that good stuff. Got the pump ran. Pump with our safety switch. We're ready to braze this thing in. Brazed in. Heat block off, outdoor unit is soldered in. We're gonna put some new insulation on this thing, make it look all really clean and nice. Clean it up, and we'll be ready to pressure test here in a second. Don't forget about your Schrader valve. Put this sucker back in when you're done brazing in the coil. Blow some through this line set real quick. Got the suction line. Oh yeah. Plug it up for a second. Booyah. Alright, got the big blue. Time for that big blue. Break them joints down. Check. Get all your joints nice and soaked down. Make sure they're not gonna leak. All that good stuff. 12 minutes. And still holding at 276. Bubble joints look, the bubbles on the joints look good. There's no leaks anywhere, so we're gonna let this sucker air out and be good to go. All right, I'm gonna pull a vacuum now. Pressure tested. We also cleared the lines out, blew them out, make sure there's no gunk in it. Going to try out the old Hercules again. Old cordless monster. Oil level is good. Hose hooked up. Let's turn her on. Full battery. We haven't even went through a battery yet. It's been 3 minutes, 56 seconds. We've got our micron gauge on the farthest end on the liquid line, and we're reading 644 microns right now and still dropping. So this little 2 CFM pump, man, people say what they may. I mean, I guess they've had, it's possible you can get a bad pump because I mean it's just a Harbor Freight pump. But for us, it's the second install in a week, and we have seen really good results from it so far. It works really well. It's quiet. The battery life seems to be pretty decent, you know, for what it is, and I'm pretty happy with it. 281 on the micron gauge, so we're probably gonna call it there, cut her off, and let her sit and see what she does. We actually went down after we turned the pump off to 260, so she's holding really well. I'm gonna let her keep holding for a minute. We'll get the lines opened up, and we'll be good to go from there. Man, for a 2 CFM pump, if you're not sold on it, you need to be, because that's ridiculous. If you need a pump for yourself, or just have a backup in general, this thing has been fantastic so far. And like I said, we'll keep using it, see how long it lasts, especially with the 5-year warranty. All right, y'all. She is done, purring like a kitten. Looking good. Refrigerant checks out really good on it. We had to add a little bit more to the system because it's kind of a longer line set, but it looks good. What do you think about that?
Man, oh man.
It's a good one, huh?
That's a piece of art right there.
Alright, that's a wrap for that one. Appreciate you watching. Everything went good with that install. They're up and cooling now, and they're pretty happy with the install. So if you liked the video, consider leaving a like or a comment and subscribing to the channel. We'll catch you on the next one. Klein, hit that sponsorship up, bro.
Check, man.
That check. We need that check.